If we come here and we do politics of bow and go, this is not a period we should say bow and go. Even Donald Trump is on our neck. We have not yet asked him what his response will be to Donald Trump, the President of America. He is not just anybody. Chief of Defense Staff, a nominee for a Minister of Defense of a country, and you stand up and say you should take a bow and go, with so many questions on the mouth of Nigerians, with over 200 Nigerian children in the bush, kidnapped and being tortured. His appointment is heralded all over Nigeria with happiness because Nigerians believe he has something to offer. Give the man an opportunity to give Nigerians hope.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is Wednesday, the 3rd day of December 2025. There was a problem in the Nigerian Senate today when one Senator Musa asked the former Chief of Defense Staff that was appointed as the Minister of Defense to bow down and go, meaning they were trying to exonerate him not to answer questions. So it was something interesting for the Senate President to stood up and said, Trump is on our neck. We can't allow all these things to happen again. We can't allow this kind of politics to be again. You see, if any influencer, anybody tells you that Donald Trump is an enemy of Nigeria, or Donald Trump don't know what he's doing, it is the person that don't know what he or she is doing. From the moment Donald Trump started having interest about the killings in Nigeria, things are rapidly changing. And those who are sponsoring the insecurity, they knew that they have met their Waterloo, or they meet their Waterloo already. They are already in trouble. They are already in danger. But a lot of people don't understand the reason why they appointed Christopher Musa at this critical time. Because of competence? No. Of course, General Christopher Musa is competent. He is sound. He knows what to do. He knows the path to toe. He is ready. He was charged, even when he was the CDS, to kill the terrorists, but they did not give him the opportunity. Not that he is perfect. He made some mistakes, but when you want to talk about this job, I think he is the right man, but that is not the reason why they appointed him. So take a listen to this. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the reason why they appointed General Christopher Musa as CDS. And I will have something to say about that, okay? So let's pay attention to what transpired in the Senate today.
Senator Musa, Sani Musa, your point of order is noted. I did not say rejected, but noted. The reason I say so is that the man standing in front of us could be regarded as a solution to the current insecurity in the country. And we are not here on our own. We are here representing our constituents. And our constituents would like to hear from him whether his appointment will enable them to sleep well, whether their children will be safe in schools. So we are not asking him questions because we don't like him. We're asking him questions because our constituents would have loved to ask him questions at a time like this. So if we come here and we do politics of bow and go, this is not a period we should say bow and go. Even Donald Trump is on our neck. We have not yet asked him what his response will be to Donald Trump, the President of America. He is not just anybody. Chief of Defense Staff, a nominee for a Minister of Defense of a country, and you stand up and say you should take a bow and go, with so many questions on the mouth of Nigerians, with over 200 Nigerian children in the bush, kidnapped and being tortured. His appointment is heralded all over Nigeria with happiness because Nigerians believe he has something to offer. Give the man an opportunity to give Nigerians hope. Mr. Nominee, you answer questions, but you will not give any strategic information on the strategy that you use to achieve your aims of securing the nation. You will not. And anything you want from this Senate or National Assembly to assist you to do the work, we assure you that we are available. Is that the view of the Senate? So really, don't take it that we are not happy. We are all happy. We applaud, Mr. President, for your nomination. We have a lot of hope in you based on your track record. But a few questions are begging for answers. The Senate has just set up a committee to find out from the cry of the governor of Kebbi who gave the order for the soldiers who had prior information that kidnappers were coming to the school. Is it St. Mary's School or where? Maga. And they went there and they even took the students to the field and taught the students what they would do when the kidnappers come. But 30 minutes before the kidnappers arrived, somebody gave order for the soldiers to withdraw from the school. And the kidnappers came and operated, and children were packed away. And the governor raised alarm all over. As the chief of defense staff, former, now a nominee for the office of Minister of Defense, I want you to know that this senator has set up a committee to investigate who gave that order and why they withdrew to give access to kidnappers to take those children unhindered. It's something that people would like to hear from you. And as we speak now, Brigadier General Oba has not been found, whether he's killed or not killed. He made a phone call to disclose his location. Who gave those coordinates for the kidnappers or the terrorists to go and pick him? Those are questions begging for answers. And then somebody like you, as highly placed in security service, you have been everywhere. You have attained all the ranks. You come before the Senate and somebody is saying, take a bow and go. When you take a bow and go, where is Brigadier General Oba? When you take a bow and go, where are the children? How are we going to get the children back? You should make a statement on that. Please, I will not want us to ridicule the nomination of the president. The president knows why he brought him. And he has ideas of why he brought him. Let him also tell Nigerians what he will do in that regard. He doesn't need to disclose the strategy.
Point of order. Point of order.
Point of order, Senate Leader.
Mr. President, very distinguished colleagues, I rise pursuant to Order 8 sub 3 of our rules to move for extension of time to enable this Senate seat beyond 3 p.m. So that we'll have enough time to conclude on this confirmation hearing. I so move.
Minority Leader.
Mr. President, sitting as chair, distinguished colleagues, I rise to second the motion that the Senate extends its time and sitting beyond 3 o'clock to enable the Senate to conclude its activities of the day. I so second.
Motion moved and seconded. Those in support say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. General Christopher Musa, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, sir. Distinguished Senator, sir, thank you very much. And it shows the concern that we all have for the security situation in the country and the need for us to be very proactive in ensuring that we address them. So starting with the issues of General Uba, very unfortunate for a brigade commander to be captured and shown the way they did. It's really unfortunate and it's very painful. I want to assure Nigerians that we will not stand by and see terrorists have the capacity to do such. We're going to go after them fully, working together with all the security agencies and all the NDAs that I've said. We're going to investigate fully. So I know the Senate has established a committee to look into that. The armed forces also has a way. And then from the defense, we're going to make sure that we continue with the oversight over their activities. No indolence, no act of cowardice will be entertained. We're going to make sure that we follow them critically to see what they are doing from the commanders down to the troops. They must be professional. I was wondering how the general himself was alone when he's supposed to have his own troops with him. So there are questions that need answering. And I can assure you, sir, we're going to get to the bottom of this. We'll find out what happened, who are those involved, including that one for the children at Maga. It is unfortunate that the troops will be there and then will leave and shortly something happened. It is unacceptable. And I can assure you, sir, we're going to investigate and all those found culpable will face the law. accordingly. And we'll make sure that we monitor all the activities of the armed forces and the security agencies, make sure that they remain very, very professional. Any information that comes will be treated adequately, and make sure that the troops also take action as quickly as possible. But I want to assure Nigerians that coming on board, having served 39 years all through my career in the armed forces, we have seen what is going on, we have understood what is going on, and we know what we need. All I'm appealing, sir, is that with your approval, once we come on stream, we're going to come back to you, sir, to show you exactly what we need for us to do better, for us to achieve success. We can win this war, but we must work together. We must get the support. Because I can tell you, not calling members, there's still a lot of gaps within the armed forces that is also mitigating against them, be able to achieve success fully into what we're doing. And like I said, we need the state governors, we need everyone to be on board for us to be able to achieve that. So my assurance is, from day one, we're going to monitor and review all our activities, all the operations that we're doing. Where we have done wrong, we're going to take measures to address them. Where things need to be done, we're going to, and then we're going to come back again, sir, because there are areas that we need your support. And like Senator Lawan mentioned, the issue of funding. Without proper funding, it's going to be extremely, extremely difficult. But I want to thank the Senate again, sir, for all the support, but to assure Nigerians and the Senate that we are going to spend everything that is required to ensure that there is peace in Nigeria. Our children are going to be secured and safe, but it's going to be that all of us are working together in ensuring that is achieved. Thank you very much, sir.
Now we are happy with your answer. And just for your information, the Senate has already commenced a process. Just even this morning, we are designating kidnapping as a terrorist action. And and then we have also prescribed death sentence without any option of fine. We are going this route because we want to give you the enabling legal framework for people to know that either there's deterrent. If they are not deterred, then let them go ahead and they will face death sentence. So we are prepared to give you all the support.
All right, glad you are watching up to this time. Now let's go straight to the point without wasting your time. The appointment of General Christopher Musa, the former CDS, as the defense minister is a damage control. What did I say? I said it is a damage control from the federal government. You don't know this, but I'm telling you this. Maybe you are hearing it from me for the first time. It is a damage control. You see, the US already putting pressure on Nigerian government to stop Sharia law, to stop blasphemy law from Nigeria. If you call Nigeria a secondary state, stop Sharia. If you refuse to stop Sharia, you are using your hands to divide the nation, and we are going to help you to do that. It is simple as that. Now, there is tension. Tinubu is in a hot seat, Akpabio is in a hot seat. They knew what is. In fact, Akpabio was right to say that Trump is on our neck. Trump is not allowing them to sleep. It is you citizens that don't know what is going on. I know what is going on. These people are not sleeping. Now, the issue here is this. The president is a Muslim. Being a Muslim is not a problem, don't quote me wrong. Being an atheist is not even the problem, don't quote me wrong. Being a Christian is not a problem, don't quote me wrong. But there is a narrative that they are trying to control. The president is a Muslim, vice president is a Muslim, minister of defense is a Muslim, then minister of state defense, Matawande, is also a Muslim. Everything about defense, they are Muslims. So, if everything is going on, and look at their lineage, from chief, from what is it called, Commander-in-Chief Federal Republic of Nigeria to Minister of Defense State, all of them are Muslims. And there is an allegation of agenda of bringing Nigeria under Sharia law completely. So they said, who are we going to appoint? Who is a Christian into the Ministry of Defense? Since Trump, the US, the Department of War, already pressured us to sack both the Minister of Defense, both the Minister of Defense State, and so many other people in this cabinet. So let us respond to this. Let the Minister of Defense resign and said he resigned under health condition. Let us bring a Christian here. So that if anything is happening, they will say it is a Christian, oh, it is a Christian that is Chief of Defense, so the Chief of Defense cannot be overseeing the killing of Christians and adopting of Catholic school children. Damage control. I want Nigerians to be smart. If you are following me, you will be smart about insecurity and strategies in Nigeria. Now, they are appointing Christopher Musa. But I want to shock you. You see Christopher Musa, he's now ready to step on toes. Christopher Musa is ready to stop anybody that is colluding with terrorists. Interesting days are ahead, okay? Let me tell you, I see a group of people, both the youths, who are going to back Christopher Musa, that anybody that want to either fight him or plan to kill him, that to do all those things against him, like what they do to former chief of army staff. See, Nigerians, many people will stand behind him, because before this man went to the Senate, I already got enough. I understand everything about his intention. This man is now ready to step on toes. He's ready to fight insecurity. He's ready to bring the perpetrators of all these people who are sponsoring it to book. But there is still one problem. He's not the commander-in-chief. Somebody is above him. That is the president and vice. So the office of the president, what are we going to do with the terrorists in those offices? I'm now quoting the SDP leader, Social Democratic Party leader, who spoke before yesterday, that Tinubu is working with Boko Haram. Chief of Defense Staff Christopher Musa, this is a trap. Be very careful. This is a trap. If you do well, people will stand by you. And nobody will do you anything, because people will stand by you. If anybody call your name wrongly, before you even hear it, people will fight for you. I'm telling you that if you are doing good, people will stand by you. No matter what the authorities will do, people will stand by you. So get ready to step on toes. Get ready to save people. Get ready to rescue people. They just ask you, who made that call? Coach Abi must say, I know where the call came from. I know where the call came from. So we are watching. I am looking at you. Do your investigation. Bring out the names. If the president will allow you to bring it out, bring it out. Because the reason why I say president will allow you, Tinubu knows the sponsors of terrorism. Right from the time his coalition imported bandits into Nigeria. He knows everything that is going on about this insecurity. If you don't know, he should ask Kunde Olawumi, who was former, head of Defense Intelligence Agency. But I'm just saying this, but he knows. He knows. So all this issue of insecurity here and there, I want you to step on people's toes at the favor of the masses. Are the favor of people who are being kidnapped, are the favor of people who are being killed. We know people who are sponsoring insecurity in Nigeria. It's not hidden. Everybody knows them. CDS Musa, you're on trial. You came at a dangerous time, but prove them wrong. This is what I have to say. I'm Okocha Apimase. I'm a conflict and insecurity reporter. Don't forget to let me know what you think on the comment section. See you on my next video. Thank you.